This is the packaging of Paladin, the Marvel Legend action figure. It's part of the Deadpool wave and the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure. That's the back of the card art. And I'm going to open this up and continue the review. Paladin comes with the right leg of the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure part, but this would be a separate review. And this is a lesser known mercenary type character in the Marvel universe. This Marvel Legend is the first version that we have of the character. This is his modern costume look that's been in the books the past few years. And let's take a look. Unfortunately, it's not his classic, much more cooler look from the comic books, and let's take a look at that design. Alright, so check this out. He has 3 accessories, and we'll take a look at the detailing here. Hasbro has reused this before, but it's the first time that they gave it sort of a gold color, and he has 2 of these to hold. But what's kind of odd is he only has 1 holster, and it really doesn't look like it's made for this weapon, the holster, the way it loosely sits in there, and the overall design. I think this was made for another character, reused here. See, there's a lot of space left over, but this looks good. Right on the right leg at the bottom, you can see this. The sheath. This is another Hasbro reused part, but they made it a gold color. And he could hold that as well. So he has 3 accessories, Paladin. Onto the figure itself, let's take a look. This looks like a vest reused part from the Blade action figure a couple of waves of Marvel Legends ago. But it works just as well here for Paladin, so it's a good reused part. You can see the costume colors. The design looks pretty nice. And let's check out the head sculpt, which is all new. It has sculpted on goggles, and you can see a design here that's all new as well. Nicely done. It is about 6.5 inches tall. As for the articulation, the head on a ball joint, not too much up or down overall, but it could go to the sides. Shoulders on a ball joint, up or down, in or out, swivel bicep, double elbows. The wrists, you can spin it, and in or out. Has open gripping hands. Upper torso, good range, and swivel waist. Hips on a ball joint, in or out, up or down. Swivel thighs, double knees. Above the boot area, has calf articulation, and at the ankles on a ball joint and to the sides. Very articulated, nice details, and I'm going to give my final thoughts about it in a minute. Overall, this Paladin figure is really well made. This version, though, is based on his more modern costume and not the much cooler classic version of the costume, I think. And I think the other costume is better. It doesn't have an action figure. This one does. It's well made. It uses some reused parts. You could tell probably, I think that Blade vest over here is used again. Some other parts. But making this character, it looks really nice overall. He's not a super popular character or well known in Marvel Comics. He's definitely one of the lesser characters. And even though he has one holster and one sheath for his weapons, it doesn't have another holster for his other weapon. So it's kind of missing one, which that's not too cool. It's always nicer when a character could hold all his accessories at once, holstered, but not the case here. But the overall look, the interpretation, what you see is what you get. Not a necessity for anyone's collection, but if you want to build the figure of Sasquatch, you actually do need it for the Build-A-Figure part. So, with that said, it's a pretty fine addition, and if you like the character, or seen him in the comic books now and you want him, I would recommend it. So, thanks for watching, and talk to you later.